check 1, 2. Is this thing on? Welcome to Race Day. Sponsored by Gen 1 Miss. When you think your moves are 100% accurate, they're actually not. It's Leo and Square. How you doing, Square?
Doing okay, Leo. Excited for this race. Think it's going to be a close one.
Yeah. Oh, it could be really good.
Got them mashing away, naming their characters, just one character. Both electing to go with A for both rival and themselves, I think.
Yeah. I know TikTak it's been a long day for him. I know he was complaining about it already to me, but he is a good friend of mine, so I'll let him do it. I'd love to answer that one. We like to name our characters A or one letter because it's actually faster.
These runners both grabbing the PC potion for a little added safety. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Were you expecting a PC potion skip, Leo?
Yes. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't at all. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that'd be wild.
Yeah, I like this race a lot because it's actually it's probably a little closer than it looks on paper. TikTak's kind of new to the scene, but he's been improving really fast. I think he just got a 154 like the other day. So he's improved really quick over like a couple of weeks.
And it's neat to see TikTak going up against a veteran of Pokemon Red speedrunning. Ætienne is a French runner who, in the past year, has just edged out a 149. I'm sorry, 149.59. That is, which is kind of hype. He did a bunch of swag boulders too in that run that could have cost him the sub 150, but luckily he still got it.
Good.
But I consider both Ætienne and TikTak friends. Ætienne I used to do races with a bunch a couple years ago, and still lurk on his stream. And TikTak does races with Leo and hangs out in his chat there.
And somehow TikTak knows Ætienne. He was telling me. I think he was at a different, like an ESA European tournament.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
From years ago. So yeah. And we actually have TikTak taking the early lead here with the better Bulbasaur.
Yeah, Ætienne getting a lot of growls, but not getting too many tackles, so at least he's not scared of having to potion, unless I missed him potioning. I hope I didn't.
No, yeah, I think we're okay.
We're pretty far into the fight. Ah, but he's got him here.
Yeah, and even this time difference is only about an encounter worth anyway.
Oh yeah, it's negligible. Level 2 Pidgey. I think we go for those. We tackle these.
We do.
We're going to gain that experience so that as we progress along in the game, Squirtle is going to get level 8 after defeating the Weedle in the forest and learn Bubble, which will help us take care of Brock. Squirtle by far is the obvious choice for starter. For anyone not as familiar with Red glitchless speedrunning, you would probably think Squirtle or Bulbasaur are the two obvious choices. Bulbasaur cannot handle Brock very well. It doesn't learn Vine Whip until level like 12 or 14, something very high. It gets Leech Seed at level 8, just not useful.
Yeah, Bulba percent is a thing, but we just pretend it's not, so...
No Route 1 manips from either runner, so they're just taking what the RNG gives them here. Traversing up and down for the parcel quest.
Do you ever think about doing, are you doing Route 1 manip? In your
I've
runs?
I've considered it, but no, I haven't messed around with it.
Yeah. What is, just for people who don't know, obviously I would know, but for people who don't know, what is the time difference for that? Like, it's on average, what, 2.5 encounter or something?
Oh, how much does it cost to perform that save and hard reset?
Yeah, versus just going
I
for it
would
and
go
getting it
closer
optimally.
to. I would go between 1.5 to 2 encounters as my guess. Okay, 2 encounters. Thank you, chat and Huangrow.
So you trade a potentially really bad route for just like an okay route 1, which is great in a race.
Inconsistent, yeah.
TikTak managed to hold his lead.
TikTok, I'm jealous. Getting so many fightable encounters.
Yeah, and look, just cruising through grass. Look.
I just get level 3 birds every time.
Oh my lord, he even loaded it from the bottom.
All right, Ætienne, maybe getting some good luck on the way up to catch up here.
To match, yeah.
Doing my preferred movement up Route 1, actually. That's how I like to walk through that. Oh wait, still 16 Route 1 exit. This is a good start for both runners
Yeah,
in the
it
context
is.
of a race. In the context of a race. For PB attempts, one might be shooting for a 5:45 or better Route 1 exit if you're going for a good time.
Yeah. For someone like me, I always look at like 6 minute. Like if it's below 6
That's a
minute,
common
great.
one.
If it's above 6 minute, it's probably not for me.
Yeah. So both runners are going with the 7A press Nidominip. I don't know if Ætienne does extended or not, but we could see an extended bird potentially. Ætienne doing the kind of new alt path.
Yeah, is that I was gonna ask if what
Mhm.
was going on there.
Yeah, it's a new path.
And what's the benefit of it? Looks more
Well,
involved.
some think it's easier to perform because it removes the zigzag. And TikTok has caught his Nido.
Both players.
Both players have caught their Nido. See if Ætienne gets a path here. It could be 5 or 6. I think that would be 6, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. He's going for the Tree Potion, so could have just been a fake path 6, and he knew. He missed the text box.
So I'll have to get the flyer naturally.
Yeah, we'll have to get it in. Well, either in Route 3 or Bird Manip. I did not catch the special of either Squirtle. Have you?
No, and I know TikTok doesn't check. I know he just saves for Brock and goes.
Ah, I see. Less to think about. Nothing
Yes.
terribly wrong with that.
Nothing like finding out on that first bubble. All right, there's a little magic to that.
I couldn't disagree more, but
yeah.
okay. Ætienne getting unlucky with an encounter, but encounter free the rest of the way. On average, you expect to see 1 encounter? They're like 9/10 of an encounter, something like that.
Yeah, I
the
thought
forest.
it was under, right? It was just slightly under 1.
Yeah.
And it's funny, the time difference between these players just gets erased by like a good Weedle, bad Weedle on either side. Weedle's punish. TikTok's having an alright one, especially, yeah, switch to string shots here. Oh my lord. Go. Step on the gas.
We were missing the copy pastas earlier. Some good copy pasta.
I'll I'll let you commentate on the copy pastas.
All right, no bird minute for TikTak, and I don't think I
No.
caught.
I sure hope he did
Alright.
his menu there, because I kind of... Oh, he probably does it late.
All right,
Later
Ætienne does
here.
have good special. I was able to catch, so no need for a flyer. So opting not to manip for a bird.
TikTak almost buying 8 escape ropes, but he did catch himself.
Ætienne being a veteran runner, doing late mart, which
Wow.
used to be the norm a while ago. Nothing wrong with it if you have if you feel confident
Especially good
and you have
Squirtle,
good
right?
special.
Yeah. And no save either, right? Good.
Mm-hmm.
You could still die with good, like, no flyer, good Squirtle. I just did the other day.
Not without. If you play correctly and you have good special, and you have enough potions, you shouldn't ever die.
Well, what's the crit range? 16, right?
For
Something like that.
Geodude, it depends on your defense.
No, the Onyx.
For Onyx, 12. So you heal under 13.
Oh,
But it
what's it
also
with
depends on your
Screech?
defense. Same.
Okay.
Except it depends on your defense.
Yeah, see, and I think I must have just had a bad defense one.
I think we got good special for TikTok as well. I'll get chat in a better position on screen here. See if we could handle that. That's better. Alright, Ætienne through Brock. No Brock deaths. Very nice. TikTok will be close behind. Having done Mart already, so the runners are pretty much even. Because TikTok has done the Mart, Ætienne hasn't, and Ætienne's gonna finish like 10 seconds sooner.
Yeah.
So.
I'd even think TikTak's still slightly ahead. I'm not sure how long Mark costs though.
I would say Ætienne's gonna, like menuing wise, he's been menuing for more years, so I think it's gonna be a quick Mart. So I think they're gonna still be ahead here. That could easily change between now and Short Sky, but yeah, warrants the audio switch.
Yeah, it's crazy to see even this early on, like 13 minutes on, the menuing time difference.
Oh yeah, it just like efficient like bursts of mashing and or timing text boxes builds up as well on the time save. So Ætienne's gonna have more of trained hands at this particular game. Both of these runners have such a wide repertoire of speedruns on their speedrun.com page. It is worth checking out each of them if some people watching have not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm. I see some people doing this strategy where they leer and tackle this Weedle, sort of just advertising that they're acknowledging, I'm saving a horn attack here no matter what. Like,
Yeah,
I want my horn attacks.
I do every time.
I don't judge it at all.
I do it every time, and I just pray.
Yeah, AD's not worrying about whether it's a range or not. They're just like, oh, we missed a Gen 1 horn attack miss from somebody.
We did, yeah.
We see a potion of full from Ætienne, and TikTak's gonna follow suit with a potion of full. If anyone thought 23 HP was enough, it is not. Ooh, tail whip fail, so nice
Yeah.
for Ætienne. Tackle miss or tail whip fail is gonna be my choice for how to start this fight. TikTak taking more damage, but escaping.
Yeah, it
Ooh, a
should be
1 in 39
fine,
crit
yeah.
goes there. Ooh.
And this actually, I mean, it could turn into a little bit of Route 3 red bar here.
It could.
Ekans has to
He's
be
hoping for your double poison sting.
Yeah.
The Ekans being very nice to Ætienne, letting him pass through.
Okay, even one poison sting would help here.
Oh,
Yeah, not that though.
wisely potioning right away on turn 1 of Wrap. Interesting in Gen 1, you get a free turn to use an item on the first turn of Wrap because it always goes 2 to 5 turns. So you'll often see people potion almost no matter what their HP is the first turn of Wrap in a race to play safely and not to get chain wrapped. If you potion on the turn Wrap ends, you can get wrapped again the next turn and be stuck back in it. Ooh, a nice HA roll, turn 1 on that Kakuna.
Yeah, and the
Probably can
crit
get away with the
from
tackle here.
TikTak, which is really
Oh,
nice.
nice. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't speedrun this game, a very interesting aspect of Route 3 is horn attack management. The runners really want to have at least 8 horn attacks after the fight that they're currently in, which will mean that they end up with at least 3 at the end of the next trainer to save for a rocket in Mount Moon.
Yeah, and just depending on how many horn attacks you have can make that fight a little easier or, well, substantially harder. So that's why even before, Ætienne had no problem potentially sacrificing the extra turn just to use 2 tackle over using the extra horn attack.
Oh, a couple crits in this fight from TikTak. That was a really good fight for both runners, but for TikTak
And not
in
all
particular.
crits are created equal in this game. Route 3 crits are real nice. A lot of them.
As you play the game more and more, you get accustomed to what the HP bar looks like when you could tackle or horn attack. And there are also helpful images in our resources on our Discord, PSR Gen 1 through 3 Discord, that show what the percentages are at different amounts of pixels on the HP bar in different situations, which is really neat. So some people study those, and then you also build up like knowledge through experience.
Yeah, there's only a couple
Nerd.
that Yeah, exactly. Like the rat.
Did you know? There's 48 pixels in the HP bar. Swanley,
Oh,
did you know
nice.
that?
No, I just learned right now.
And red bar, it's not 5 out of 24. It's 10 out of 48. It has to do with the pixels. You can't see it, but I'm pushing my glasses that I don't currently have on up on my, adjusting.
They're high up there. Yeah. They were low, but now they're high.
on top of my head now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, quick bird for Ætienne, level 8 Spearow, so not guaranteed to catch. Thought about poison stinging, I think, for a second there. That's gonna take the gamble and has to catch.
TikTak killed his.
Oh, got a crit off on it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's really unfortunate. And every time like something like that happens, you're just like, this is why I should have been doing flyer manip. Right? The whole time.
It's okay. It's only a little bit of time.
That one
that's
was
rough though.
Yeah.
Okay, should have done flyer manip. Should have Commentators curse, Leo.
Jeez, yeah, I know. That's so bad. I'm sorry, TikTak.
Also, we have this nice blue palette for Route 3 manip from Ætienne, which is gonna look nice next to, I think, TikTak's different choice of palette. I like when we get different palettes.
I think he does the one I do.
I think he does the
Now-
other green one. Yeah,
I'm just
he
gonna say
does
this up
holding
front.
right only.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna say this up front. TikTak will be doing a different moon manip than you might be used to seeing, and it's not him screwing it up. It's him doing our own version.
We might see some the manip diverge as we enter the 4A press room from TikTak.
Now I know from talking earlier, he's just hoping he gets to the 4A press room.
So far, so good. Not frame 36, frame 37. The last outside has a tell. Will face left or walk right on a couple of the bad save frames. And we do not see this here for either runner. There is a very nice backup that can be done on frame 36 and 37. It's actually really easy because people have made it better and better over time. And it's probably the easiest moon manip that there is, but it's only on those 2 frames.
Yeah, TikTak's looks good. So everything passed. Oh,
We have a misstep there on
he went
TikTok.
one over. Yeah. So this isn't gonna work.
Well, as long as he kept his movement continuous,
unless-
he probably has a
yeah.
small chance. Okay, no, I didn't.
No, I've missed that too many times.
But for TikTok, that's not really bad, since they were already planning to do the post-hiker backup version 1, also known as Poi Manip. So they're only going to deal with a handful of encounters before then.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Ætienne getting the full manip. We're hoping to see the yellow ball successful. And probably will toss balls and potion after the sketch. And save. TikTok not getting so lucky on the encounters so far. Maybe that'll turn around
Yeah,
for this last little
I
stretch.
think that was... Is that 3 or 4?
Yes, the Poi Manip, made by Poi. Pronounced like boy. P-O-Y, Poi.
By Poi, yeah.
Underscore Poi. A very good red runner who still pops around now and then, and made some useful backup manips back in the day that are still used today.
So I'm not sure if TikTok forgot to potion there, or if he's
Were
gonna
they in red
potion
bar?
just before. No, but like half.
Oh, I think that they just do that.
Yeah,
No?
maybe.
In case the ball fails and they get hit, they don't.
Yeah.
Then they can still potion a full.
I still just maybe just.
Oh, we got a
missed.
supersonic hit for
Yeah.
Ætienne
Still
hitting through
though.
first. Didn't get a tail whip, so we should live here.
Just
Probably gonna
risk?
YOLO
No.
here.
Yeah.
Oh no, he goes with the potion. Actually has a good potion count.
Oh, nice.
And snapped out. So
That
18
was
is
a
through
really
Moon
clutch.
Rocket. One of the scariest fights to navigate in a race.
Yeah, and can instantly put the runners like kind of further apart.
Yep. And runners do have splits where they compare to each other, but Moon Rocket is not one we split at, so unless you have the other runner up on your monitor, you don't really know at this point whether you're desperate for a good Moon Rocket or not.
That's a great
So
point. I never even thought about that.
I wouldn't want to know. I don't
Oh,
check
no,
my
yeah.
opponent's comparisons until after Moon. I don't need to know that information.
Yeah, that's information overload.
French Fry Apocalypse. Very nice username. Wishing good luck to both of the runners in chat there.
Yeah, I'm really hoping TikTok just has a clean fight here. He doesn't have to fight through a rocket death or something.
Oh, and we also could see Ætienne doing that menu early, which is still
did you
pretty
potion
recent.
first turn there?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Did they get tail whipped?
Yeah,
No, that was
no.
correct.
Confused.
That was correct. He'll live.
Oh.
It would be 16 and under where I would potion. So right now I'd probably potion again. But that's okay.
Hit.
He hit through.
Crit? No. Just go right. And hope I clear.
I don't think it KOs, so
that hurts.
It's tough.
See, I'm not sold that swapping's not an alright play. Like I think
well, it depends.
Okay.
I don't think TikTok had a low enough
No,
HD
I just mean in general.
option.
I just think Rocket Death needs to be avoided.
We got a Dome Fossil. Does everyone have their bingo cards out? Is Dome Fossil on there?
Oh my lord, you're right. No, I don't think it is.
Ætienne getting an encounter, and one that they do not mind. They should be hyped for this.
Yeah. Moon XP is actually great. You've sold me on that. It lets us take a few extra fights differently, not have to use Mega Punches, which have an 85% accuracy. But we get to use Horn Attack for a few, which has 100%.
I think TikTok should be through here. Just gotta land this tackle.
Yeah, and you're right, Huang bro. I guess it's just like trying to know when that reset is. So like it just sucks if you're potioning and dying and doing it. At that point it might have been faster to swap, but it's hard to tell. I can't figure.
Yeah, the Pidgey that TikTok had, you'll remember, has a lot of HP because it popped out of the ball.
Right.
It was a level 7, I think. There it is, level 7. Ætienne locating the rare candy, bypassing instant text. Which...
we don't even have to talk about it because it's no instant text tournament.
I thought it was no items.
Oh. That's next year.
Oh, that's next year, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's no instant text this year. We're allowed to use items in battle, but we cannot get instant text, which you obtain by talking to the bike shop owner without a bike voucher. Go ahead and clear that last text box with B, and as long as you don't encounter a yes/no text box, or pop open your menu, or pop open your items or Pokemon menu in fight, your text will not appear. That will not appear one character at a time across your screen, but instead will appear instantly, saving about 2 minutes in a glitchless run.
Oh, and actually switching on the one. On the Pidgeotto, which I don't blame with. I actually just fight through one now, but I actually think
and got a quick KO. Nice quick KO.
That's great. Jeez, that was quick too. Now you got me rethinking fighting through one.
You gotta be careful who you swap to, of course. They knew that they were swapping to a Pokemon that had Growl. Right, their Spearow had Growl as an option in case they didn't get hit right away. Because you don't want to KO Pidgeotto with the wrong Pokemon. Maybe swap to a Pidgey, for example, who doesn't know Sand Attack, or even Sand Attack's not a good option. You could end up KOing the Pidgeotto by accident. I have seen it happen, unfortunately. TikTok going with the traditional Helix Fossil. Strange choice when there's such an entertaining option to your left, but okay.
He's more of an old school kind of fella. He's not into the dark tech.
Alright, so we have a comparison at Moon. Pretty much exactly a 3-minute difference between Ætienne's 26-21 and TikTok's 29-21 Moon exit.
Yeah. And the nice thing about Red is that there's still enough variance that anything can happen. So
I think NPC trolling is probably on the bingo card, so you could check that off if anyone has it. See if you could sidestep him on the way back out. Oh, he tried to do it. You saw him, right? You saw him look down there?
yeah, he thought about it.
He wanted to do it again. That's just rude. One thing I do like about two-person races is we get to see more of this nice background art, which is covered up a bit
it's
on
beautiful.
Three-person races. It's really nice.
And I was gonna mention that to somebody earlier. It's fantastic, and I don't know who did it, but congratulations. You've created art. Yeah. Oh! TikTak getting the sand attack-less Rival 2, netting a little bit of time there.
Oh yeah, definitely
something
saves
to
a little
help.
chunk of the 3 minutes back.
Just anything, right? I'm just a little bit here and there.
Yeah. In a race, like 3 minutes is a lot of time, but it's also not a lot of time. This is still a close race. Though, if things go well for Ætienne, he's in a position to pull away, but it just has not happened yet. It is still a close race.
Gen 1 misses exist, and they lurk in the shadows, waiting.
Ooh, Ætienne taking some damage, almost ending up. That's a good crit on the Pidgey. It is it is a range, but with the Geodude XP, it's a very favorable range, so the crit wasn't that important. But yeah, I was gonna say, Ætienne's taking enough damage now that he might be able to get some Mankey Red Bar.
Potioning? Well,
no, I think just a little bit of misinput. I think that they water gunned turn 1 by accident, and then just got a little misplaced.
I've never done that, so.
Oh, of course.
Joking. So does he go for the karate chop here?
Well, you kind of have to go for the horn attack because you can't risk Mega Punch miss in this situation. From 16 to HP to
ooh, baby,
great outcome.
Yeah.
And Ætienne comfortable knowing his ranges, opts for Poison Sting there with the faster animation. It was guaranteed after that high horn attack roll.
11 is great because it's high enough that you can react fast enough if like you miss a move and things go sideways. So it's safe enough, but you keep it for a while.
Yeah, if they want to play really safe here, they're definitely looking at a potion if they get a miss into confusion on the Zubat. But as I'm saying that, I realize he has Moon XP.
Yeah,
it's not even
I was
a problem.
gonna say.
He's just gonna horn attack here. So Ætienne is in a perfect position, and you get better red bar level ups due to Moon XP. Like right there, he red bar leveled up between the two Pokemon, which is faster than red bar leveling up at the end of a fight. Yeah.
And that's the benefit of Moon XP, like, because you're probably getting an encounter on the way out, and you know you get rewarded because you get favorable ranges later, so it's good.
Will we see a move order swap from Ætienne? I don't know if you're aware of this, Leo, but it is 1 whole second faster to swap Water Gun to slot 1 in this fight.
Oh my lord.
Ætienne does not go for it. Opts for the comfy move set that
I don't blame him.
He's been using.
I don't blame him one bit, actually.
A lot of people have not been swapping. Have not been, but also I think it's about 50-50. I think like half of the people in this tournament swap there.
Water Gun being slot 2 should be canon. Don't at me.
A lot of people put Bubble Beam in slot 2, and that's like what they've always been doing, and they've never wavered from it, because slot 4 has kind of been the standard for a while.
Slot 2 is where your water moves go.
Yeah,
makes
it's not a.
sense.
It does. And then I suppose Blizzard ends up slot 2 for them too. I don't hate that potion there at all.
No, I
I think
don't
that was
either.
a good one.
Yeah.
Could have done it turn 1 on the Machop, so I bet that was something Ætienne considered. But if I'm sure like the consideration was waiting for exactly.
Can TikTak get a little karate chop action? Give him the old
Oh,
haya.
let's see. Nope,
No.
not this time.
No haya.
TikTak going for 2 HA there, which is fine. I think it was probably safe to poison Sting there, but it's okay. It could have been a range. It's tough to say. Sometimes I'm just mashing and end up horn attacking by accident there.
Yeah.
Because I know it doesn't really matter too much which move you pick.
About as much as like swapping water gun. That's more, right?
A whole second is a whole second.
It's know what? No, a whole second is not a low amount. I'm not.
I do feel silly when I don't swap. I do.
I mean, it's free time save, right?
It is free time save.
I still feel bad about TikTok's Moonman fight. I hate that fight. It's a really shame that we can't just pause before him and then restart the timer after.
I don't know about that, but the real shame.
I know, obviously
feel,
it's extreme, but that fight has such variance. It just sucks.
The shame that I feel is that Route 3 manip doesn't work with fighting Route 3 last. I wish it did, because I would always do that in races.
Yeah?
Yeah. In past tournaments, a lot of people
have people been doing
fought last.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people do last, yeah. Some people actually flex it. Yeah, some people flex it, decide on Route 3 based on their horn attack count and the positioning with the other racers, whether or not they fight the optional Route 3 last, plus an encounter to beat Nidoking for the Moon Rocket. It requires doing Enter Moon Manip, which was made by Enter is the username of the person who made the manip, and it happens to start at the entrance, causing a lot of nomenclature confusion.
but it writes itself. Like, that's what you would call it. It has to be Enter Moon.
It is Enter Moon.
Yeah.
Enter's full moon manip.
That's right.
Ætienne had potions for days, so opted to potion up his HP, which is totally How would you pronounce that, though, Hongro?
Yeah, Enter Penter. Yeah.
Enter Penter.
All right. That's the last time we have to say that. I hate that.
I usually make it possessive, and then it just confuses people more. I say enters Moon Manip, because I'll say like Spring Flows, post-psych or backup, like.
Just make it convoluted, like enters Enter Moon, right? Just as much.
Oh, that's like what Ætienne got there is kind of exactly what I would want in this situation.
Yeah.
Is like the hornet, the karate chop, but not critting. Ooh, never mind.
Ooh, no way.
Not what I want.
Oh,
but he woke up right away. And got the 4-turn. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Pot 1 aura in pot 3. Look at this. So sus.
Oh my goodness. All right, we gotta get some numbers up on what just happened. So the thrash on the Machop only 46.4%. You kind of expect to miss that, more than half the time, of course. But the Drowsy is 93.6%, and we just got both ranges missed.
And what's hitting Hypnosis? A 75, right? And then
yeah, I guess so. I think so.
And then what's a 1-turn wake up? You roll.
Ooh, that's rare. It
Yeah.
has to be very rare. Is it a 1 in 8? That's my guess, but it's probably wrong.
You're rolling in a lot of numbers to have that happen.
Yeah, supersonic fails there for Ætienne, because of what just happened. Of course, game's got to give him that one. That's how red works, or is that not your experience, Leo?
No, well, normally how red works is that there's a lot larger punish.
Yeah, no. It should have
Then,
hit,
like, a
actually,
one-turn
right?
wake up.
What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. TikTak learning Thrash, and was oddly asking us before, Lil Sus Leo, he was asking us what should he do at 25 HP.
Yeah,
Now he's
well, and
at 25
I was
HP.
confusing
What's going
him
on here?
because, well, we had always made it a rule that we were just gonna center, and then we started just playing around with the potion things, and then I started filling his head with different health ranges of when to potion and when to just center.
And Ætienne is through.
We'll see what he chooses. Yeah, Ætienne getting a clean Misty.
And still has a good potion count and has high HP here. Oh, we got a little bit of Ætienne split noise going on.
Yeah, and I actually didn't peek what TikTak's potion count is, so I'm not. He might just center and make it easy on himself. Yeah, it's 4. Just
almost
center.
forgot to just menu right away and escape rope out. Started walking to the exit. That's an easy mistake to make. He didn't actually walk out though, so he didn't lose that much time.
That's right. Now, what I'm hoping for TikTak here is that we need some, like, BB crit non-speed fall into just having red bar the whole time from then forward.
It's so risky, though, to proceed with red bar into even the first fight that Ætienne's about to go into, which we can talk about since that'll be what... TikTak, I guess, still is hoping for that, to get some good red bar setup HP, but...
I'm just thinking about whatever he can do to get some time.
TikTak is about to face off against 3 consecutive Pidgeys, which doesn't sound like it should be a very scary fight, and it's getting 2 encounters, that's...
Yeah.
Pidgey might have the quickest cry.
I don't even know what the chance is to get one.
Maybe. I'm doing a little swag step through the encounter free grass there after the second encounter. Little hat tip. But we got 3 Pidgeys in a row here, and if you exit Misty at very low HP, this is a really scary fight because they each have quick attack. So 1 in 3, 1 in 3, 1 in 3 to
yeah, and then there's Eradicate. There's Eradicate after, right? With quick attack as well.
Yeah, you get a breather in between to potion if you need to, but they could easily deal 15 damage non-crit to you, one at 27, or one of them could crit to deal even more than 15 damage. So it can be scary.
TikTak getting confused and hitting himself. Ooh, just go, yeah, you got her. Alright, I mean, this could be alright. He could get some tasty health out of this. Just go, though, don't potion. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I think the correct move. In a position where TikTak would find himself ahead at like that type of health, you could drop 1 potion to make the fight safer.
Yeah,
but
if you were ahead,
he's just gonna save and go in because he knows he has some ground to make up. But both runners have been playing really great. Like, Moominip breaking early for TikTak and getting really punished by a lot of encounters, and then a Moon Rocket death set him back a bit. But he's been playing great, and as has Ætienne, who's just been like the definition of consistency throughout this so far. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, he is
what
going
huge,
into
first thrash roll.
Yeah. Good.
That must have been a 1 in 39.
That health you can get good red bar out of that.
Perfect health.
Fine. Yeah.
It is perfect health because you're not at risk of dying to the next couple fights, but good chance of getting red bar.
And Ætienne's going into boat rival here, which has a good chunk of variance in itself. So you can also just get sand attacked here and have to swap, and so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think we definitely would see Ætienne swap on sand with this lead. No reason to go risking horn attack spam. Because you could just get crit by Kadabra, confusion.
But it's just gust and go.
Mm-hmm.
GG.
Yeah, probably we'll see a Mega Punch here just to conserve HP. Yeah, I like that move. Because what are you horn attacking for, really, at such high health?
Exactly.
As long as you have the Mega Punches.
Like, you would have to be hyper bang into then later Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Right?
If you Mega Punch miss into getting hit, then you can switch back to horn attack so that you're like, okay, let's not give him a bunch of turns back to go KO me. But yeah. Because he just wants a red bar free fly split, and to keep showing off his consistency and maintaining this lead, maybe building it off of execution. That's what is in Ætienne's head here. While TikTak still playing excellent right behind, is still putting pressure on. So no mistakes allowed.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're getting Commentators curse. Quick attack crit right off the bat.
What's the line for red bar here? What health? Oh my lord, he's in it now. Whatever the line is, it's here.
Yeah, is he in red bar now? Yeah, he is. We can't hear what I can tell.
Oh yeah. No, we're cooking. Yeah.
We're under that 10 and 48. Or less than or equal to, I think it is. 10
and
to 48,
you just
10 out of 48.
freaking go, dude.
Or 20.833333% of HP.
This is just like potion on rat if it gets squirrely, right? At this health.
It's gonna be up to TikTak how risky he wants to play, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go ahead and head into Boat Rival without healing.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like
he leveled that red bar there.
There's no way the fly or the bird can kill you. It'd just be rad, I think. No more damage, and this is fine.
Ætienne, what's the number we call over there? We don't know. I'll call for you and you can call for me, because I also felt that.
Yeah, it might just be the French version, right? Like Nouf Nouf 1 or whatever. Whatever it is.
Oh, you, my Canadian friend, will know the French better than me.
No, no thanks. I can't believe it was a one-turn sleep. Like, that could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
Like, it's just 2 turns into confusion or something, and it's a whole different ball game.
Ooh, we'll see pallet cans from Ætienne, as well as the 3 repel route for Ætienne. So going with this very high success rate manip. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta see this.
What's the other word they call for this one? I think it's a cheater pallet, isn't it?
Ooh, TikTak is, yeah, half version.
Yeah, that's too much. Oh?
A good outcome
there we go.
Yes, it's affectionately referred to as the cheater palette on the left screen. It allows you to see in Rock Tunnel, but it is not a cheat. It is a totally valid manip to use your can. It's 59.96 success rate. I need to ask if anyone knows what back is though. If you get a cheat, do you have to resave, or is there a hard reset into some other option? I would like to know that.
And I lovingly refer to it as cheater manip. It's actually very smart. It gets you see feet and it's 60. Like, of course, right? What would
it's a little bit slower than the 7 out of 60 like new ballot nips, but you tend to save that time back over a large percentage of opponents. So it's really valid. It's really valid. Did you check catch what attack HP was?
No. I didn't. We're gonna have to peek here at the menu.
17 HP. Thank you, Hungro. Yeah, Ætienne had such safe health going to Surge as Bubble Beams twice and Thrashes. I think the plan is going to remain to be to skip Red Bar for Fly Split here. Definitely, I would think you will see a difference in execution from a runner with the 149 PP and a runner with the 154, is it, Leo, for TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the menuing swaps that we're gonna see in the coming splits and the navigating to cuts and digs. There's a sort of muscle memory that you learn over time that you may notice a bit of a difference, but TikTok's execution is solid. But you can see that's like a real quick navigation through all those text boxes and into Ætienne's dig. It takes some hard work to get there and time.
Yeah. TikTok does the 4 paralyze, 6 regular repel route, as you can see.
I would sort of say that the 3 repel route is the regular race route, though. I would counter. You and I do 6 repels, and so does TikTok, but it's more people do 3 repel.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Yeah.
Yeah. Even with a skilled runner, once in a while we see stats get flashed on the wrong poke as we're navigating to cut, but not the case for Ætienne here. Very smooth execution, grabbing the bike, swapping his items around, teaching Thunderbolt, and heading into 4-turn Thrash Girl.
TikTok doing his Cansman nip.
Mm-hmm. I like how we still call her that, even though we Mega Punch turn 1, but yeah, she's still 4-turn Thrash Girl.
Yeah.
But we only need to get 3 Thrashes off, since we now have a Nidoking with Mega Punch. Not always the meta route. We were Mega Punchless up until 2016 or 2015, one of those years.
So TikTok, what's he want to see? He just wants to thrash through and see
not
basically
Sonic
hit
Boom
the
hit.
range. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hit the range, but if not tackle or not Sonic Boom.
There you go.
Very
hit
nice.
the range with a crit. That's fine. We're all
actually
good.
A great QA.
That's great.
Dead to hit self, however. So gonna need to swap if they don't get
or
the
just
4
crit
turn.
right here.
Or get growl, in which case they could risk it. But yeah, no, you can't risk it here. Hit self does 14 normally. If you get hit by Screech, it doubles to 28.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like a lot.
Two def drops. Ætienne, meanwhile, getting the Venonat range. Not too worried about it, though. At this HP, pretty safe. Pretty good movement through the section.
And now you get to see the beautiful cave lit up in bright lights.
I do like, actually, how it looks once you're actually in the cave.
Oh, it looks great. Like, every time I see it, there's a little part of me that's like, you should do it.
I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
Neat thing to point out, inside Rock Tunnel, there's some odd behavior in execution-wise that when you exit fight, you could see that Ætienne there, before the audio track really even loaded, was already like 2.5 steps, or bike pedals along. You can start moving way earlier than you'd anticipate, and that's something that takes a very long time to get used to the execution of, to quickly make one step and then turn quickly to keep going. Let's see it here. Yeah, it's so easy to take an extra step, but even so, that still what Ætienne just did there still is going to save time. No save here. Very high HP, very safe. 99.9, over 99% to be fine here.
Although we did just see a 1-turn sleep, so with those odds, you should see a 6-turn sleep.
Oh,
no way.
It's still fine. He's still fine. It's not ideal.
I
But
gotta
he's
keep
fine.
my mouth shut.
I mean, this is the worst outcome possible, but
Oh yeah,
it is
just
fine.
a few turns. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what are you doing?
Sorry guys, this will be the last time I'm here. I promise.
Oh, that's really unlucky to miss the boulder range. But that wasn't a 4-turn, right? Because sleep reset his thrash? Or is that not how that works? No, that's not how that works. That was a 4-turn thrash. Oh my goodness. I have knowledge of red, I promise. I think I've played it before.
Yeah, just inside the top 10 last time I checked, right?
Definitely outside of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it did go wrong there, but at that HP, Ætienne knew that no save was still safe. So not much loss of time. And executed the whole section well, kept his composure after it, which sometimes is tough. You could easily make a little like misstep after getting bad luck on the fight just because it's in your head. And not the case here with Ætienne. We do see bubble beaming the Venonat here, which I don't disagree with. Gave TikTak a little chance for a tackle to get deeper into red bar.
So is this red bar, is he gonna level out from 16?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. On
Where
the
does he
hiker.
level out?
The hiker.
Okay.
Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Ooh, taking an extra step by accident, almost could have gotten an encounter in tunnel.
But now he can take one extra
would
step
like
later.
no QAs, just so that they don't end up at HP that could end up being dead to Ghastly. So they'd prefer not to see any QAs right now. That's something to look out for on Ætienne's side. Yeah, it's a very small thing. TikTak specifically told me it was okay to point out even small errors, so I'm going to take him at his word for that he's okay with it. So, like, when he loads out of the fight, he doesn't start biking right away until the moment when you normally gain control of your character. So buffering that down movement would be a better to do, or the left for the previous trainer right here. Buffering down and then timing left would be the fastest way to proceed forward.
I've noticed
That's
that
like
in this
something
area,
to consider.
but are there other areas that work the same way?
Just the tunnel, the whole tunnel.
Yeah, okay.
The gambler movement is always tough for me because I get used to that quick step, and then you don't get it once you're outside of the tunnel. There's a little delay after the gambler, you'll see. Big delay, actually. It almost feels like lag. So TikTak playing this correctly.
Yeah, good job.
Very smart play. Good elixir pickup from Ætienne. And a pretty quick nugget pickup as well. Very good execution there. Well, that was pretty good menuing too on TikTak using the power heal and then repelling. The way that we'd probably do it after this would be to repel and then wait till later to do the power heal, but it's really so just like an input saved, you know, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's probably on his end, just something he doesn't have to think about.
Yeah, he wanted to remember that he did it and then focus on his movement. But he's loving this red bar.
Yeah, and it's keeping him in it. Like, it's keeping Ætienne from getting too far ahead.
Hey, why is everyone asking who this person with J02 username? I don't get it. They signed up for commentary. Well, you'll get to, I guess, screen them when they come into the waiting room. But yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
I think it's fair enough to remove them and then make an announcement, in my opinion, and say like, oh, if you sign up for commentary, please make sure you're using like an account that will recognize who you are. Like you're welcome to sign back up, but like identify yourself. IMO.
Please share a posted time, like something.
Well, true, yeah. I guess you'd want to be like knowledgeable at the run to commentate, but I think we also just don't want someone who's just a random person.
Yeah. Hard to agree.
Oh no. Anyway, back to the run though.
Yeah.
We get some more of this.
We're cutting bushes.
We're cutting bushes.
Alice popping on screen.
We're entering the house from 2 tiles above. Saving it.
Yeah.
We're talking at the same time. We're just gonna talk at the same time. We're just talk.
Yeah.
Ooh, we had a bike. I don't think I've seen many biking to the fly house, but that does save a couple frames.
Optimally, right?
Yeah, optimally. Which it was done well. Oh, okay. I guess it was done optimally, but then Ætienne forgot that his cursor was on items instead of Pokemon, so then the time was given right back. But it's okay, still a good menu. After he noticed the mistake, he didn't actually open the trainer card, so it's still a good menu. Yeah, totally solid menu. And a satisfactory elixir and nugget pickup for TikTak.
Ætienne's still high health, right? It's just late draw.
Yeah, high health is just preference. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I was assuming late drill. I think almost everyone at really high health just does late drill, because why not like have easier money management? So I would expect T-Bolt here, and we see it. Oh, Lionheart volunteering their time so kindly if this unknown user doesn't show for commentary. Oh, almost buying 1 revive for TikTak over there, but buys 2.
The only
fast now. Yeah, go ahead.
The only bad thing about the palette is that you're stuck with it the rest of the game.
Yeah, it is a little plain, but a lot of people do like it still. I mean, I still like it. I like the default palette more, and I like the blue and green ones a lot.
They're your favorite.
As well as, yeah, I like the down palette too, but I wouldn't want to use it all the time. The one that's like, makes the whole world look like cotton candy.
Yeah.
Makes the water look really nice, the down palette. Not really a scary situation here with this channeler, but this Ghastly does have Nightshade, and it's Confuse Ray, right? Confuse Ray.
Yeah.
And, like,
you can survive like one thing going wrong, just not multiple.
Gets through both, made it to the heal pad, in a very good position. Some celebratory zigzags getting through that channeler without a hitch.
Yeah.
We see TikTak walking to the fly house. Very solid choice. A lot of people choose to do this in both PB attempts and races, even though optimally biking saves a few frames.
And like by a
It
few,
really puts
it's a
yeah,
few.
it's just a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, 7 maybe. I don't know. I prefer the cursor to be on Pokemon myself, so you can like press down into items. It
Yeah.
feels nicer to me, but okay with it either way. But in races, I'm not going to worry about
Oh,
it.
there's a missed rock slide in a Nightshade, but we've already healed, so
Yeah,
gonna be fun.
not that big of a deal. I mean, annoying, but not a big deal for Ætienne there.
TikTak's
This
still
point of the
red bar
run.
here, right?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say this is the point of the run where there's not much to talk about, but there is for TikTak, so we probably should focus
Yeah,
on this.
or at
here.
least he's like, he might have leveled up, but by barely.
I'd guess he's still dead to quick attack crit,
Yeah.
which
Or like
does
any miss
like
rock slide
17
after.
is yeah. Okay,
Oh,
no
he's
quick
good.
attack. But 15 to 18 is quick attack crit from that Pidgeotto. So TikTak lucking out and gaining a little bit of time back.
Now he doesn't have the
But
same luxury. Like if there's a miss rock slide into a Nightshade, it's just dead.
Yep. And we'll see Super Repels get swapped up and a Pokédoll used to bypass the Marowak Ghost. Just like a staple of Pokemon Red speedrunning. Very nice video explainer on the history of it by Enderborn that I would highly recommend if anyone has a quick link to it. It's a good watch.
Sometimes it gets a little much to explain it each race.
Yeah. So that sentence, that's all you're gonna get for that from me. But you can Google Enderborn YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow, that was fast. Is that really it?
Yeah, at the same time, Google badge boost.
It's actually a great video. I really like the videos Enderborn has put out.
Oh, they're great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in case anyone tuned in, okay, we want to see rock slide hits first and foremost, but in case anyone tuned in for the Game Corner music, which is a great soundtrack, we're not going to see it until maybe the post game. Ætienne, TikTak, whichever you finish first. If you want to go and walk over to the Game Corner after, that could be nice. You might hear it in an hour, or more like 50 minutes.
So yeah, pretty safe once we hit our heel pads here.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Miss Rock Slide or whatever can cost a little bit of time, but we're entering the safe part of the run where, unless you just make a run-ending mistake yourself.
Yeah, both
It doesn't get
have revives.
Yeah. Everything's just gonna come down to either gaining you or costing you time over the other player. A little bits at a time here.
Bruno's the same as Hideout, but not the same as the top floor. Oh wait, is Bruno's music? As the Hideout, it might be, but not the like the top floor Game Corner. That music, I think, is only there. That's what I was thinking. It's like the do 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 do. That one. I am not very musical. Right, we have a 109.45 flute for Ætienne. What kind of pace potential do we see here, Leo, from that? You still with me, buddy?
Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check, check.
Oh, I can hear you.
Check. Yeah. I had my headset unplugged. Sorry. Yeah. I pulled it out. All right, I'm back. I'm
No,
corded,
it's the
right?
bit outside.
Yeah, I can't do wireless. I just can't.
Oh, anyway, I was saying now we got a 109.45 flute from Ætienne, making us carry some addition. Well, let's say 44-minute flute to end.
Yeah, you're good at math.
Could be 153, 154. Am I doing math? I got up really early today.
That sounds right from my quick mentals.
So yeah, 153 a ball.
Now, did I miss him do that cool movement on the way up?
Oh, maybe they threw in some zigzags there.
Yeah, because apparently it's not time loss, right?
No, it is not time loss.
Which is amazing.
When I first started running red, I did think that it would be time loss, was my understanding of it. I thought like you should try to turn as little as possible, and I've just playing under that assumption for so long. It's kind of funny. I never like tested it, with any time,
I saw
it out or anything.
I saw Matic do it for the first time the other day, and I was just mesmerized. Like, I can't believe this is a thing. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, you're only put in a turn frame state when certain conditions are met, such as after a battle where you walking onto a tile caused an NPC to walk towards you to start the fight, like Bridge Rival, for example. We take the right column because we're in a turn frame state from that. Right now, we're going to get put into a turn frame state. However, due to lag, it is still faster to lose this turn frame before menuing and to menu in the next room. So that's sometimes weird, but...
Yeah, and Ætienne, obviously at the point in the run where you're looking for damage, we're planning on dying to Koga later, so we're kind of looking to get beat around here and end up within a certain health range. Doesn't look like... Oh, there's a little bit of damage there. And actually, not bad. So you'll still see Ætienne probably stall one turn on the Drowsy, maybe.
I don't know. It's debatable because psychic crits are time loss.
Drowsy never crits. Don't you worry about that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ætienne go with a nice, safe double Cubone stall here. That's where my money is.
Double Cubone.
Double Cubone.
Never heard tell.
When you have a lead that's sizable enough, you sometimes want to escape the very small chance that Drowsy death loops you.
Cubone can hit you.
Yeah,
I've heard rumors.
Bone Club, which is not
okay.
fully accurate, of course, but...
Yeah, I've heard rumors, I just haven't seen it myself.
Yeah. The scary outcome is Psychic crit from the Drowsy, into reviving, into sending back out into Psychic again. You die to red Psychic after the revive. So unless you want to, spend another turn super potioning and sacking 2 pokes, you're not fully safe on Drowsy ever.
That's a good point.
So when we have a big enough lead, you don't have to do it, but it's a valid choice to still set up on the Drowsy once. It's really valid because it makes your boom strats so smooth. I wouldn't fault it. It's like the standard play, which Ætienne's gonna do.
Yeah, okay.
It is the standard play. I'm just a
Psychic
chicken.
crit still kill from 104?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Nice, confusion's perfect. Can't argue with results.
No, yeah. It's awful hard too. And you're not the first person to like warn me about the dangers of drowsy, right? Like that don't really like that stall, but
TikTok considering a power heal, but then remembering that the
good,
strat is to thrash through. You want the
good.
damage.
And you don't mind normally. You don't mind giving Pidgeot that third turn to hit you because you want the damage.
Oh, we have some people in chat really upset that we're not seeing we didn't see any Sylph Bar setup from Ætienne on Sylph Rival.
I mean, he's got nice health, but oh, here comes the Fury tag.
Oh yeah, not what he needed to see, but 2-turn is so quick, not a big deal. Yeah, Psychic Crit, Leo is 112 to 132.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. That's more than our max HP at
that's
the high
right.
ends.
That's yeah. Good chunk of damage.
Psychic is a good move in Gen 1.
Yeah. With Stab, it's even better, apparently.
Wow, I do just like some of the sprites in this game so much. Like that whole team from Giovanni is just all good sprites.
I actually like most Gen 1 sprites. Like, I think they're all very much full of charm.
I just always played red and blue way more than yellow, but I know some people like who played yellow more growing up like prefer the yellow sprites, and I guess that's just a nostalgia factor, but I like the red and blue better, but I bet if you reverse my experience, I would feel that way about yellow.
Oh, exactly. So TikTak also like kind of at higher health. You'll still see him do that same play on the drowsy.
Oh yeah, when you're behind, you have to. You got to give that drowsy 1 turn, see if it can do something good for you, and to save the menu before the fight.
Yeah, and even if there's no damage, no extra damage, like the Nidorino can give you a little bit of damage, and then it's just like wheezing crit or wheezing double X attack. Like, you can still die.
And TikTok does know the backups for not dying to self-destruct, or at least has them included in notes, but probably has very little to no experience actually executing the situation of not dying to self-destruct. So he is really hoping for damage.
And because it doesn't happen that often, like, you're still favored to die in some way.
Yeah.
Or still be good enough health that it's fine.
Yeah, it's a tough part of the run to learn about and get used to. We're gonna see a PP up grab from Ætienne, which is the standard play. Not confusion, not confused. TikTok is happy over there. Good emote.
Yeah, it was my very first one, so I gotta hold on to it as long as I can.
We need someone to do the artwork on a Max Ether emote. Can we get that in the works?
Max Ether is great, yeah.
I don't know if Max Ether would fit. Like,
yeah.
Ætienne executing Earthquake menu. Or post-road menu, whatever you like to call it. Like, over to cut some trees.
Yeah, and TikTok actually getting the damage there. Must have been like a headbutt or something.
Oh, it was a confusion from
Was
Drowsy.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Is that one a protein? God item. Is that one supposed to be the PP up, or is it supposed to be protein from like Gen 3 or something? Or whatever game uses protein in the speedrun, I forget which one. Protein, okay. The original god item.
I mean, it's plus attack is good. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with anything except I mean, Gen 1, but Gen 2 a little bit. I guess I know that speedrun a little bit, but Emerald and Black White 2. Nice. Like how long and uninterrupted the bike music is in Safari Zone.
Yeah, I kind of wish the other music overrid. Like the Indigo Plateau
Like when
kind
you
of music
enter a
is
new
so
area.
good,
Mm-hmm.
and
You're
you're just
right,
forced through the bike music.
Yellow does fix that in Indigo Plateau, at least.
Oh, no way!
Yeah. Yeah, they patched it.
That's a... Stop! Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Ætienne's continued to just show off those really good dig executions, like TikTok just a little unsure. Like how to navigate the quickest to your Paris there. I feel like it's born out of the bad experience every new Red Runner has of teaching like Thunderbolt over Mega Punch in bike menu, and then they're like, wait, where can and where can't I toggle up to wrap around? And then it takes some time getting used to feeling confident in a given situation, always knowing.
And then even then, like some of them you'll start getting, and other ones you'll still take a bit. Like they don't all come at once.
Mm-hmm. Oh, unfortunately, getting a little lost in that menu after pressing select on Paraheal to swap it down with Rare Candy. TikTok, instead of pressing select again on Rare Candy, pressed A, which cancels out, like you no longer are holding Paraheal
The item,
to perform the swap. So now you need to either figure a workaround later on or just fix it right away. TikTok opted to fix it right away, so the items are in the order he's used to, and he'll be able to have a better menu on this one coming up and make up for that time.
Yeah, and that's easily the best thing. Just fix it right then. You don't have to think about it from then.
Yeah, unless you have a plan for a miss swap, which some people do have planned it out ahead of time. What they'll do if they miss swap. You probably are better off fixing it right away. TikTok going with the 6 repel and 1 X speed, like variation of the beginner route turned into race route. So not getting the PP up because TikTok will have 2 max ethers to replenish his horn drills to have enough of them at all times. And this Hypno is still a little scary for Ætienne, but not really, because even a death is not a big deal, and he just crits it. Juggler 2.
Yeah. See, if you just crit it, the threat goes away. We should root that in.
A little crit manip on the second Pokemon in a fight. Yeah, we could do that. I know you're kidding. You're like, Square, stop it. You're mean.
Can this is just a dumb question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway because I'm the Pod 2 guy. Can the Weezing Gen 1 miss the self-destruct?
Of course, yeah.
Just checking.
It's happened even in the tournament, at least once in the tournament. A Gen 1
So what's the backup from high health?
I mean,
anything?
you just start taking. Well, you play normal to start, and you say, "Thank you very much for the time save of my HP bar not going down at the moment and me not fainting." But oh no!
And then maybe Black Belt gives you some love.
Ætien died.
Yeah. So strats as normal, as intended.
Yeah, from this intended death, Ætienne's gonna go ahead and revive that Nidoking with some rare candies. Probably not a thing you could do in all games, but you certainly can in Gen 1. The HP that you gain to your max HP also gets gained to your HP that you have. So that revives you. Even if you have 0.
This is such a cool strat, like, when you think about it, and it sets you up for red bar for, I don't know, the next half hour.
Yeah, thank goodness Matt found this one.
And you probably know this off the top of your head. What's the, like, just on average, what's the time save, like, versus having it all the way versus not? Like if you're in red bar or not.
It's
for
like
the
a
rest of the
minute
game.
10, minute
Yeah.
15, something like that. Minute 15 is a good guess, I feel like. Oh, trolls. She doesn't troll that often, actually, in my experience. Uh, Ætienne is pretty safe from here on out, barring Gen 1 misses, which even then wouldn't be too big of a deal because he has his revives. But to answer, Leo, to field your question about the Gen 1 miss on self-destruct, you would stall with either Pokeflute or X-Ack turn 1 on Erica's first Pokemon, Victory Bell.
And just wait until it hits you into red bar?
Or until it hits you into the range where another hit would kill you, and then you adapt.
Yeah.
So either your HP worked out such that so it'll raise your relief, which will always crit. So it does a good amount of damage. So you would just stall until you're at a good health.
Oh, so it's not gonna be tickling you down. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, it does a sizable amount, but it also has sleep powder. So after you X-Ack or just Pokeflute to begin with, then you're Pokefluting. The reason you would X-Ack is that you could Blizzard the fight after.
Yeah.
As long as you keep track of your Blizzard count, which it isn't really a problem. So you just might end up like earthquaking Machop later on Black Belt.
And TikTak's pretty well, like, it's... Oh, there he goes. I was gonna say, it's only the big moves here that kill him, and he's good.
Yeah, only Confusion crit. So he's fine. That Confusion crit would have been sad.
Yeah, just would have been icing on the cake.
Mm. Yeah. Yes, you have a Dome Fossil in the bag. Can't go anywhere without my Dome.
Is the... Jeez. Is the Dome Fossil on the bingo card?
Oh, I don't actually know. I haven't. Yeah. I know that they did make bingo cards though.
Yeah, I peeked at it. Yeah, I didn't notice it, but
I feel like it shouldn't be because then you're just baiting runners into taking time loss.
Yeah.
But maybe it is.
Yeah. I'll get an X attack.
Yeah, that's frustrating when you already have low enough HP to get X attacks, just wasting time.
Only one, and is it true that after he uses the first X attack, he's more likely to use the second one? Or is that just...
I've never heard that, but that is consistent with my experience, so I want to say yes.
Maybe it's just lore. Like, I actually
thought it is.
I actually thought it was a thing, but it could just be my headcanon.
I think it's just headcanon. I think it's equal odds of things to happen. Or if the odds of things to happen have don't change because you used it once. Oh, we haven't checked in on what the time difference is in a bit. So on the Koga split standings, Ætienne with the 124.02 and TikTak with the 128.19. So what was a 3-minute difference at Moon is now a 4-minute and change difference. Pretty much 4 minutes then 18 seconds. 16 seconds. No, 17 seconds. Oh my gosh.
And TikTak actually had red bar during that time, like through cave, where Ætienne didn't.
Exactly. So TikTak was in red bar more, but Ætienne still did win out on execution through these segments. Yeah, that is that is a good example. So Longbro doing a nice little command there that he's set up to compare the Koga segments, and that minute is pretty much just the Koga segment, which also means the fly segments were about equal. TikTak with red bar, Ætienne without. Is probably what that means, I would guess.
Which is about that 45 seconds or so.
But that's kind of what you would expect. TikTak really new to red, getting pretty good in the short time that he's been doing it. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure in less than a month, like he went from a 202 to his 154, and even with the 154, like he's probably a couple of minutes better than that right now too. So.
Yeah, I was gonna point out though that like some most pot 1 runners and some pot 2 runners probably can do sub 11 fly splits without red bar. And for the pot 3 runners who are focusing on a lot of things, learning a lot of things, and they're new to the run, getting a sub 11 without red bar would be pretty tough, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's just so much more to think about when things don't come as
we're friends with TikTak, and I'm also friends with Ætienne, so I'm not trying to criticize anybody at all. But TikTak said it would be nice if we gave constructive feedback in our commentary. So we promise no one's feelings will be hurt, in case anyone's worried.
Tombstoner.
Right, Leo? Right.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just so focused on this Tombstoner move here.
Tombstoner.
Yeah.
You've answered it wrong before, right?
I'm
sure
still
I've done it
50-50
a couple
on it,
times.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm not 50-50, but I've done it a couple times. You
no,
think you've done it more than twice? More than twice? Alright, we do get agility turn 1 from the Growlithe, and agility turn 2. Blaine does have a small chance to super potion his full HP Growlithe on either turn 1 or 2 there. We don't see it here.
Faster, right? That's faster?
It is faster, because you get those agility and screech and barrier text boxes are really slow. So super poke real quick. Interesting movement by TikTak through this section. I like it.
I also heard it's faster.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll have to time it out. It looked pretty fast. TikTak's gonna hope for Blizzard's hitting. And small things going well.
Like, it's still normally fine, but missing Blizzard or any of the during these fights just feel really bad.
Mm-hmm.
This almost feels like, I could be wrong here, but Sabrina's gym also kind of feels like you can be moving before you normally feel like you have control.
Yeah,
that's probably just me.
Coming off of the teleporter pads, I do think you load in kind of suddenly before visually.
Like there's just something
you have to
that
react
feels
quick to the turn.
Yeah, like there's something that just feels a little off than normal.
Yeah, it's not terribly unusual to see a newer runner hit an optional or take the wrong teleporter pad because they took an extra step without realizing.
Yeah.
Even though they know the solution, because people who speedrun this game have played hundreds of hours in the game already.
Like, I think it's faster than coming out of a ladder or a room.
Yeah, I think it just depends where you are in the game. That there's just different amounts of lag, and sometimes things pop up a little bit differently. It could be it just feels that way though. It might actually, be a totally false statement.
Yeah, it could be more headcanon.
Yeah, or the fact that you know that there's a little bit of danger walking through that section.
Yeah. So Ætienne about to head towards the first real dangerous point of the run for the last 20 minutes or so, being Black Belt, we affectionately call him.
Is that not just the name that shows up on screen?
Well, that, and we affectionately call him that name.
Oh, okay. I guess you could
Yeah.
affectionately call somebody what their name actually is.
That's right.
You're not wrong.
Exactly right.
I stand corrected. We affectionately call this one the cool trainer.
Yeah, and I just
Cool
remember
trainer
like what do you do here on a Gen 1 miss? Because it's happened to me before.
Hmm?
It's just revive play.
Oh, yeah, you just revive, but sometimes you don't die. Could like tail whip.
Yeah, that's right. It's not always just stomp.
Yeah, stomp. I guess it's just dead here. Maybe Gen 1 miss. Going with the save, Ætienne is. There's not that much of a risk of being death looped for minutes. I don't think we're gonna see that. So
Why
I
would you
save is
say
totally
that?
fine.
Wow.
What? But I'm saying
While
he's
he's
not gonna
loading
get
in.
death looped for minutes. He's not.
Jeez. Yeah,
See?
you're
Easy.
right.
Easy.
Oh my lord, my heart stopped for a second.
Better have a burn heal. TikTak's gonna get turn 1 super potent.
Yeah? Look at
Yep.
that.
Still ops the earthquake. Still ops the earthquake there. One, because they probably don't know that horn drill is like the move, but also it is a bit more complicated on this route to manage your PP if you use 4 horn drills here.
Like you still have to throw in an earthquake, right?
You don't have to. You would elixir before black belt. You would actually elixir before the cool trainer on the bike menu over to them, and then you'd have slightly different move usage from there on out for Viridian Rival, and it's TikTak isn't aware of it, and it's not necessary. It saves time, but it's totally fine not to do it. It puts your Blizzard count in jeopardy for Agatha, so it's actually better not to do it for races, in my opinion, on the 2 max Uther route. Which is why it's not as good as some of the other routes people use, but it's still nice and simple, so I do like this route.
Yeah, I like it. And still fast, right? Like, I don't know what the time difference is between this and like the other route that a lot of people are doing, but
10 seconds.
Yeah, it's not
10 seconds slower than the like more optimal routes. Although some people are doing Matt's flex route. Let's see what the peak the Giovanni time here. All right, almost just under 138. And Ætienne could pull off a 16-minute Giovanni to end. So that would be putting us at a 154 flat, potentially. Or slightly under, slightly over. So 153 still on the table. 154 more likely.
And TikTak, still like very much sub 2.
Yeah, I always have a tough time. I feel like I find it easier to know what the end time would be from the flute time or from the Giovanni time, because the numbers are easy. Well, but we could also just know what the minute difference is and add it to 154.
That's what I did.
Oh,
and
what is it?
And then I added a minute and a half.
You're a few steps ahead of me, like...
Yeah.
Can we get like a Jamboard or something so you show your work and I can see what we're talking about?
No, unfortunately, it's all mental math. I can't. TikTak making his way to his cool trainer. And you know what? I gotta say, it's pretty cool to stand like in a gym with one lone poke and it's a Rhyhorn. Right? Every element under the sun coming by, just vine whipping you. You gotta be cool for that.
Ætienne's route gets to use a bunch of fun different moves in this fight. I always felt like this was a fun execution one on the PP up route, where you're hopping all around, taking down the pokes with all the different tools you've accumulated throughout this run.
TikTak about to try his hand at black belt.
Saving for it, of course. Although
16% to die.
that
Something
sounds
like
right.
For rough math.
That sounds right. Also gets Leer. Machokes be leering today. I wouldn't have hated the no save from TikTok, which would basically mean that he would revive if he died, and just like, oh, I'll take the time save if I can get it, otherwise
And just play as normal.
this is a tough
probably.
comeback. This is a tough comeback, yeah.
Now, I know TikTok a little bit,
Mhm.
and he's probably comparing, but you could make the argument that, like, if you weren't comparing, you don't really know if the other guy's getting death looped by black belt.
Oh,
Like,
sure, yeah.
It's probably worth the save. But TikTok's kind of into that stuff, so I guarantee he's comparing.
Yeah, okay. I figured as much. Over, under 15 spike boulders. What do you think?
What's the max number? Like 20 something, 28 or
1.
1?
Two.
Oh, 21.
I'm counting them, no.
No. Okay. Yeah, count them.
3.
3, 4, 5. The down ones are harder. Don't at me.
You think?
Yes, for some reason I only do them up because
No, I feel like they're the same.
I don't want to miss them. Yeah, that's my headcanon.
Do you think it's your controller?
It's probably user error.
Ætienne successfully sidestepping the extra tricky trainer. Bonkless, I might add. TikTak over at Giovanni, missing the blizzard range and then missing a blizzard.
Yeah. Still having exactly enough?
Yeah.
You just can't miss any more. Like, I'm pretty sure that's fine. You're allowed to double hit it, and you're allowed to miss one.
Yeah, I think if I were TikTok here, I would maybe consider X-Pac, and so it's interesting. If you're in this situation on TikTok's route, normally he's gonna X-Ack in Blizzard and Thunderbolt, Viridian Rivals, Pidgeot.
And what is the worry there?
Well, you only have 2 Blizzards left now. You're not gonna miss it because you're X-Acking, but you only have 1 left for Agatha now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you have to hit the one on the goal back.
Yeah, my opinion here, what I would do is, I know I have a lot of extra X specials. I would X-Ack, X-Spec, T-Bolt, and then still X-Spec the Growlithe because you still need the badge boost you level after Gyarados.
Exactly. Save the Blizzard right here and just give him the old double Thunderbolt.
But I would give him double Thunderbolt. Although you could KO it after an X-Spec, so that's why I would probably X-Spec. But he goes with Blizzard, just trusting the route he knows, and it's fine. He's only gonna have 1 for Agatha, though.
Yeah, but it's fine because we just hit that one, and away you go.
We did lose count of the swag boulders, but it is a good amount of swag boulders.
Yeah, and I think that number is double digits.
We also have an announcement coming in. 2 p.m. race set to start right after this one ends. Over on Race TV 2, or I guess it's going to start before this one ends. Slayer, Kink My Boot, and Ananon will be facing off a 3-person race. Oh, I didn't know they had those today. That was just 2s.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Kink My Boot has the current no IT world record? Something?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Yeah, okay. I just question mark to make sure.
Yeah, 147, low 147, yeah. And no surprise here, Ætienne heading into Lorelai's room without depositing, keeping those extra pokes as options to go to revive Nidoking. And performing that classic swap to the bird to dupe Dugong into using Rest. Turn 2, giving us a free setup on our X-Ack, so we can just drill through this team. Retaining our red bars. Pretty iconic that this is a thing. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I'd kind of like to know all the movesets of her team. Like, you never get to see them, but like, what's Slowbro know? What's Cloister know?
Oh, you can pull that up. It should still be in resources in the PSR Gen 1 through 3 Discord. Like, just a full list of all the movesets and the probability to use each move and stuff. And probability to use items, conditions for items. All of that would be there. It's like in a Google Sheet, maybe? It looks like a Google Sheet, at least. I don't know what type of document it is, but it's a very fun document to go through.
Ætienne looking to avoid the slam crit, but there's some rolls you live slam crit, right? Still.
No, you always die to slam crit.
Everything?
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's fine. You just revive. Slam miss.
Slam miss is a good one.
Just realized I started watching on the delayed feed, so I was just seeing that slam miss.
Yeah.
Losing red bar on the Machamp, but Ætienne's not minding here. Really not a wrong play here. Could double super, could single super for Agatha here. Both are valid options.
Yeah.
A lot of routes swap expect to slot 1, which is interesting.
Oh, nice.
It's a new thing.
I always like double supering just because, like, especially if it puts you like right around where you want to be for Lance, just because it opens up the opportunity to like get no damage on Agatha and no heal Lance.
Yeah, as well as the Confuse Ray, Sleep, like you're way safer when that stuff happens. Confuse Ray, I guess in particular, or Haze.
It's normally health or healing anyway, so just do it now.
Yeah, I do like the double super here to reduce the death chance. Because you want to keep both revives, you know, why waste a revive in this fight? Keep it for the other ones.
And we do see the Hypnosis, but we do have the Poke Flute, so...
Yep. No TikTak almost tipping out early on his boulder puzzle, but he goes back for it.
You see him take that girl really carefully, because that's the optional he ran into in his last race. Yeah.
That is understandable. I think we all have that silly optional that we get a little bit nervous around, even though we have no reason to be.
I'll take the quarter
because
second,
we hit
half
it
second.
sometime.
I'll just do it, yeah.
Oh yeah, great race from Ætienne. There are some people who would do like the oh, actually, I remember you commentated a race of mine once, Leo. When I did this in this situation, I went into Lance without menuing, and you got very worried on the commentary. It's kind of funny, but
it was planned, was it?
Yes. Yeah. You just go right in, and you you can just Thunderbolt turn 1, take the death, revive, go back in Thunderbolt again. You avoid the death loop. You're guaranteed to win.
That's
So
amazing.
ATM might do that here. But it's totally valid to heal and save. Ooh, did he elixir? Yeah, bro, adding an asterisk to guaranteed, but you're pretty much guaranteed to win. Did ATM elixir?
I was watching TikTok and didn't notice.
Maybe different PP route. Maybe elixired before Agatha.
Special. Pump. Crit, no crit. Crit.
Oh, true. You can always use on Dragonair.
Alright, now here's the question. How many Lance death loops does it take for TikTok to catch up?
Oh, quite a few.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I think it's between the two numbers that Huanli and Nerdy just
Between
posted.
5 and
It's
17.
between them.
That sounds right.
It's somewhere
actually.
between them. I would guess 12. That's a good number.
No, the miss. And you know what? Ætienne probably doesn't mind seeing the miss because he just gets.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, Nerdy writing the premature GG, but it's true. It's a good race by Ætienne, who is all but guaranteed to have the victory here in this race. Even against the good showing by TikTok.
Yeah,
But
and the
very
reason
well
is
played by Ætienne.
you're so high health that for your champ fight, there's just really nothing that can kill you now.
Yeah. Well, you could Gen 1 miss this Aerodactyl and get Hyper Beam crit.
That's okay. Not this universe. Alternate timeline.
That Aerodactyl scares me, because I've had that happen.
Have you? Oh,
Yeah.
now you put that in my psyche. Oh no.
Oh, Dirty, does it not kill? It might not. I wasn't at this high health. Oh yeah, you could end up with, I guess so. Oh, but they're saving here. They're good. They got their 2 revives. Ætienne's fine.
Yeah, and this is a great time. Like, this is a really good showing for Ætienne,
Mhm.
and it's just kind of funny that he's in pot 3 because you can see
Yeah.
how
I think we've
good
been calling it pot
he
1,
is.
2, and 3, but I guess it's upper, middle, lower bracket. I guess
Yeah.
is the proper terminology.
Yes, exactly. I'm just stuck on the old
Yeah.
term.
But it's gonna be a 4-point victory, which is like, ooh, that's some good points, and moving up to the next one, where Ætienne could stand a good chance of getting another victory, or at least a second place. So Ætienne's in a good position to go up the ranks in this tourney.
And it shows the
And
power
drilling,
of a win.
GG's to Ætienne.
Yeah, good job. But yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
shows the
they're powerful.
power of a win. Just 4 points is so huge. Whether it's whatever pot you're in. So
Yeah, they'll be ahead point-wise of anyone who comes second or third in the upper bracket. This is a lower bracket pot 3 race, Nerdy. So it is just 4 points for the victor. Oh, is it only? No, it's 4 points. 4 points for victory. Yeah, that's correct. Middle bracket victory would be 5 points. A upper bracket victory is 7 points. So Ætienne will not have as many points as the winners of the middle and upper bracket, but will
Right.
have more points than anyone who came in second in the upper bracket. So, that's still a good position to be in.
Oh, exactly.
Great position.
And TikTok actually getting a good Agatha fight here.
Yeah, Dream Eater, I think, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got
Funny
great
that
health.
she could use that.
That he's just no heal for Lance and go. And this is actually a good time for TikTok. Like, what's his pace right now?
Oh, what were their Giovanni times that would let me have a better
This
idea
is
of
probably like race PB for him.
it? Actually, the Lorelei split is not a bad one to use. You could add 8 minutes there, so sub 2 pace, 159 pace for TikTok.
Yeah, and Monley does point out the one last death chance, which is just power going out for Ætienne.
Oh, fondly.
The ultimate Gen 1 miss.
I hope that has never happened to anyone in after Jam.
Oh, that would be, yeah. They would do something, right? Maybe?
Oh, that would lose some sleep over that, I think.
Let's not think down there.
Yeah. All right, let's see what this Gyarados has in store for TikTok.
Oh,
And it has a crit in store.
I mean, equal RNG per runner on that one, but
So both of them got a Lance crit.
yeah.
Yeah, big GG's to Ætienne. Coming in with a 155 here.
Yeah. Good job.
155.47 for Ætienne.
I'm trying to think of like nothing too wrong went, right? He had a kind of a rougher start, but just from Route 1 being a little bit behind. But other than that,
And maybe we can get Ætienne in here for if you'd like to chat about the run a little bit.
yeah, Ætienne, if you're out there, more than welcome to pop in.
It looks like he ended up in the other race.
Oh, I see that. Hold on. Someone will drag him in. I'm sure it'll work.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, getting hit.
Oh, we have
Hey,
Ætienne in
Ætienne.
the correct race now.
I was
GG's
in
on the
wrong,
run.
Thank you. That was an insanely good RNG all around the. If we accept the crit on Lance, of course, but that was, yeah. I didn't miss a single tackle. I missed one
Yeah.
mega punch, I guess.
The one turn sleep, like.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking, oh shit, that's the end of the the end of the pace, because I got destroyed many times by that. You put in sleep, confusion, and you're dead, because I was
exactly.
unfortunately, that was a fortune trash, and because of that, yeah, I didn't have any control. So, but fortunately, I woke up instantly.
Yeah, it could have went so much worse. Yeah.
Also the Oddish girl. Also, I missed both French on the Bulbasaur.
Oh, yeah. I think did I was gonna say that oh no, he didn't miss the range. TikTok didn't miss the range, but got paralyzed and kept thrashing through para and got hit by the Bulbasaur.
Yeah, this girl was terrible. And once again, Mount Moon, was the.
But it was totally correct if you did not save, because you're at high HP, so the save was right.
Yeah, unfortunately, TikTok, I think he potioned and took a death, so it added up. Yeah.
I also hit myself during the fight. Yeah, but I was on 0 defense. I didn't get any tail whips. So basically, healing was, I guess, worth it, because when your defense is good, you just have to heal and retry it. But honestly, I YOLO it if I get -1 death or -2 death. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like at the moment when your defense gets destroyed by tail sweeps, it's not necessary to heal. I don't think. I don't exactly know.
Exactly.
Or either that, or like cap yourself out and not like I will not use more than 1 potion here.
That's right. Yeah. But yeah, strong
GG's for TikTok as well.
Yeah, thank you. That was way better than during the previous race. Honestly, I was a little bit on mental breakdown after the early games, so I began to do some mistakes. So I try to just relax myself by doing some funny stuff, like the things that I do, for example, in Victory Road by boulder swagging, is basically just to calm down myself sometimes to just remember it's just a games, you know.
Yeah,
Before-
that's a great mentality
before
to
the-
have.
Yeah, and the problem is during the previous race, I've tried to fix the things that happens during the race itself, and I unfocus a little bit because of that. So I decide to this race to really just focus a little bit, and that works basically. If
There
you
were some tech issues during your last race, for anyone who doesn't know, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but everything works pretty well right now. That's good.
Good. Yeah, it was hardly any lagging of either of your streams. It was really good quality.
Yeah, probably because I stream a little bit too high of too many
Bitrate.
bitrate. Yeah, I probably have to fix that, but yeah, anyways.
And TikTak coming in with a 2 hour 35 seconds, which would have been sub 2 without the lance test.
Yeah,
but
the lens splits.
yeah,
Lens and Reddish Girl was terrible for us today.
yeah, yeah. And once unfortunately, just with that moon, it's gonna be hard to keep up, but still good showing from TikTak. No run-ending mistakes. Still kept it relatively close. TikTak, you're more than welcome to join the call if you're out there in the ether. Oh, he's in a channel somewhere. Hello, TikTok 12.
Hello? Do you hear us?
He's
I think he's
deafened,
still
it looks
muted.
like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any last thoughts or weird things we might have missed, Ætienne, from your run? Were there any general misses or anything?
I was kinda happy about my route 3. I got, as I said, I got an insanely great RNG on the Weedle guy on the route 3. That was crazy. I got some crits. Weedle guy is literally spam sting shocks on me. That was crazy. I finished the fights against Weedle guy with 21 HP without poisons. So that was crazy good, basically. So yeah, I mean, after that, I probably heal a little bit too much on Misty, just because I feel like you don't play too much of a risk on the red bar. But because of that, I didn't get any red bar during fly, which conveniently saved me because of the bad dish girl. So I mean, generally speaking, I'm really happy about my menuing for the first time. So I got that really straightforward. And yeah, an insanely great RNG on the beginning, on the early, on mid game, honestly. So basically, this is the type of shape of the run that you hoping for the entire a race. You know, not something that's crazy as for a PB attempt, but something's pretty decent where nothing happens. So basically, nothing happens. So that's mean just with the execution
Which is
on
a good
points.
race run.
Yeah,
When
no
nothing
IGT
happens.
0, no
A
tackle
boring
missing.
race is a good race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TikTak, how are you feeling?
Yeah, honestly, once I messed up the moon manip, and my hands were very cold for that one, so I hated that. I kind of knew that unless something crazy happens, I have no chance of winning this race. I tried to YOLO that rocket, and that was a bad idea, I guess, since that made it even worse. But yeah, otherwise I feel like I played decently well for my standards anyway. Besides the Koga split, I think the second half I got almost all gold splits for the race route. So I was not bleeding as much time to Ætienne as I probably would usually, so it shows I improved a little bit. But yeah, I mean, once you have that big of a gap, the other runner can just play it so safely that there's barely anything you can do.
For sure, and we were talking about like what the right play is there on Rocket. Most people still say no swap, even though I don't know.
It wasn't
like
an
it
option for
sometimes, but-
TikTak because
No,
very
it
too
like
high
you
health.
probably did. You probably were just supposed to YOLO it there. 'Cause
You
I
would have
think you were
lost more
down to-
time.
Yeah.
The only moment when I swap, basically, is when I have a PG level 5 that I have to tackle, because he's so low on HP that he can get killed by one leech life. This is the only situation when I swap
Yeah.
in my on my side.
Or Squirtle finish Onyx with red bars is a good one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Okay, should I have healed then, or was the YOLO a right play in that case?
You did you have a death drop, a defense
I
drop?
think he did.
I think so. I'm not
He
sure.
was
Yeah,
taking a
so
lot of damage from the hit self.
I feel like it's not great to go using tons of potions when you have a defense drop. At some point, you got a YOLO, and either it goes your way or it doesn't.
Yeah, I
So
see.
I don't
I
think you did
mean,
anything wrong on it. Just a little unlucky.
it's
And
just the
your
way it
encounter
works.
luck was really unlucky too, because yes, you got the encounter, but you got a lot of encounters after Moon Fail.
Yeah, I mean,
It
it's
was
like the worst
unlucky.
thing. I need to get a hand warmer or something because now it is getting colder and colder, and it's terrible because I even hit all the A presses the usual way. I think it was just that little turn after the
Yeah,
last.
you
Yeah.
turned after she exited screen instead of
Yeah.
keeping her on screen, and
Well,
that
I
was
knew I
it.
did it wrong. It's literally was
Yeah.
just I didn't hit the button correctly.
Yeah,
So
of course,
yeah,
yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
But a great showing by
the
both of
funny
you, like really good runs for both of you guys. Go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, the funny thing is I could have actually still raised PB until Lance killed me. So
That's
I
what
was just
I
of
said
that.
too. I figured you were still like relatively on race PB until Lance
Yeah,
decided.
and the silliest part is I was like 2 minutes 40 seconds behind my PB after Moon or something. So I guess I got better. Well, the rat
Um,
bird fly helped, but yeah.
You will get this PB in no time, in my opinion. At the
Oh
moment
yeah.
when you have the early moon and basically your fly bar is uh, way faster than mine in my I guess because you was in red bar during this entire sections and I
Yeah, I think I even had it during Lance, so like I just played around that and it worked. But
yeah
Oh,
because she even
ATM was
put me
talking
a little
about
bit
your
better.
fly split, like
yeah
from
yeah the
Surge
fly
to
splits
obtaining
from
fly
search
in Rock Tunnel.
to
Oh yeah, I had the whole time starting from Surge, and then I did Thunderbolt strats on the like Oddish girl, so that
yeah
also helped. But it was the
oh
first
yeah
time of me trying that, and everyone said don't save on that, and I was very worried. But I was like, okay, if people say don't save, I'll just try and see what happens. Couldn't be worse than just whatever is going on anyway.
Yeah, you
on
got
Oddish Girl there
paralyzed,
is a
but
way
correctly thrashed through it, which was good. That was the correct play.
yeah. Oh yeah on
Well,
the paradise thingies yeah
and
basically
we
it's
have. Oh,
yeah
go ahead.
yeah basically the things that I do I don't know about you guys but at 18 HP around that I go for Thunderbolt turn 1 and after that I trash because if you have times to heal the things and probably get put in red bar because of absorb if it happens.
Mhm.
So yeah, if you have enough, I save around 17 HP something like that. But no, if I have more, that's fine. You can thunderbolt on one to don't go for the range, but
Yeah, so we
So
do have we have another race going on right now.
oh yeah,
That we'll probably go right over and check out.
Or
Slayer
the
and
yeah.
Kink and Anon right now on Red Race TV 2. Thank you for watching today's uh race, and we'll see you on the next one.
thank you for the commentary, guys.
Oh
No
yeah,
Have
no
problem.
fun.
problem. Have a good one, everybody.